outside the neighborhood on a Sunday, usually around where like Fleischman Park is. There's a ball field over here. Usually a pretty cool chilling spot. Hoof it onto the sidewalk because that's a nasty little speed bump. Wicked smells coming out of the water treatment spot. Man, that place smells like pure petrified parts. Not going on 4th speed, so if you feel like you're bursting speed here and then, it's just me pedaling out on another e-bike adventure, letting it rant. Not too long of a segment because I want to see how this kind of like looks on film. I just recently remedied a wheel that had a bit of a wobble on it on the front, and I kind of wanted to check it out and see if it was still doing its thing. But I think I pretty much fixed the problem. Yeah, it would get so bad, and I went to check out the guy at the tire shop and asked him about it, and I come to find out that I didn't seat it properly was one of the things. And he mentioned doing one of these things, if I couldn't seat it by like pumping it up to its max, that I should whip up a batch of some dishwashing fluid with a little bit of water and a paintbrush, and trim the bead along the rubber with it and massage it in. And I kind of took that advice. It's riding a lot better. And just noticing on the tire when I had it the old way, you can kind of tell if it's not sitted right, because some of the places won't show grooves or the circle pattern on the tire rim, and it'll be a lot closer to the metal, you know, where the actual rim is, and it kind of looked kind of weird. Plus, you know, it was really noticeable. And the funny thing about it is, every time I went to go get pizza, yeah, I dip into these channels so I can avoid all these big, huge speed bumps. But no, whenever I'd go get pizza, most of the toppings would land up on the top of the box if I was going really, really fast, or if I hit bumps or whatever. I think it would slam the pizza up and down. But no, today is a bit of a ride out to go get some necessities, screening all along for the trip. I'm glad it's kind of a Sunday, because usually these streets can be kind of like noisy with like traffic and all kinds of cars. It really does tend to drown out the audio. But it was a nice day for shorts. I'm out here on the e-bike just kicking it. I wish I didn't wear no shirt so I get a little bit, you know, focused on my tan, especially my leg tan. My leg tan game could definitely use some, definitely use an upgrade. But yeah, here's that loud intersection and cars noise. Let's go ahead and get past this. Remember, when crossing these intersections, always emphasize on what the traffic's doing. Hit the crosswalk button because it adds in your favor. What's really freaking notorious are these cars like to jump out at moths, so you kind of have to like do a little defensive driving gimmick when you come to this type of deal. Wait for the walking man. Wham, bam, boom. Alright, I'm not going to stay too long on this video. I have it mounted onto the e-bike, and I just wanted to see how it will hold. And it seems like every time that I got this GoPro and stuff, I'm finding out different uses for it. Finally found me a phone that had the app for Quick on it. And it's cool that I can kind of like use the phone as a remote control and watch it time out, and that takes, you know, at least a good chunk of the guesswork out of doing this kind of stuff, because quite honestly, I was getting a little frustrated with this camera. It's like, I've had it for about a week, and I haven't seen any footage. That's nuts, you know, and that kind of like all that footage that I've been putting up on the Man Bear Pig TV channel has basically been like everything that's been in the can, so I've kind of had to let some of my projects, you know, lay a little bit dormant, but I will be getting fast approaching on them. But no, I just, everybody who's tuning in the channel, man, much love and respect. I look at some of this footage, and it just like amazes me that, you know, all this stuff can be shot in stunning 4K. Let me know in the comments if my audio kind of stinks, because whenever I look at the video, I can hear me kind of clear, and I don't have to be shouting, and I can do my own narration. I'm going to be working with videos where it's like I'm doing my own self-editing, solid frame, you know, with me narrating on the video. I'm going to learn how to do all of that, but the main thing in my philosophy of my method of doing things is the ABCs. Always be cameraing, and make sure the camera's rolling, even if it's like a wicked bee footage. Coming here to the cross at the Leon and Oakley, I'm also coming by like where I used to stay at back in like the early 90s, back when I used to have my Siberian Husky dog named Wolf. Man, that was one of the coolest doggies you would ever see. It was a very pretty dog. I'm pretty sure I've got a photograph laying around there in my album somewhere of him, but over here, this that turquoise house, 3819 Lake. He used to have a Cadillac that ran on like a diesel Cadillac. Matter of fact, it was the same Cadillac that he took us up to Wet and Wild. And no, it was a time where, you know, that house was pretty cool. Mom used to have this dude named Panama that would come over. He was pretty cool. He was pretty decent. He was a Panamanian dude. A lot of good memories in that house, and the thing is that, you know, around that time, 94, 95, when we get up to this next juncture at Hill, it's either Hill Avenue or whatever, when we get up to the stop sign, not even like 4 or 5, not even that much, 4 or 5 blocks up, we stayed at this little apartment complex up here. Now, this is back in the days of like my mom was with a cat named Nudahun. Arab dude. He was pretty cool. He was straight. But I'm actually going to show that, and I think we'll get the video at the end of that. Some of these things, it's like here in Fort Myers, it just makes me scratch my head, where it's like some of these buildings were like just up a couple days ago. Now they're all leveled, and it's just making way for progress, so they say. Up here, the light is US 41. But no, the apartment complex that I wanted to show you were these little yellow and orange joints right here. I used to actually stay up in the second floor of that bad boy back when I used to go to middle school. It was around like the 94, 95. But no, I want to take y'all along on one of my rides. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and keep tuning in. I'm going to keep bringing them to you.